So yeah,
Like the video is basically the performance from the film, right?
it's a performance from the film. That's it.
Yeah.
That is totally it. And it's weird because, like, as you can tell from the T-shirt, I do love my old school hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
But so it's kind of weird that I kind of like Vanilla Ice.
There's nothing weird. I mean, I think that's also like an age thing.
It is an age thing, but it's also when I think about this era.
Yeah.
And this was around the time I was living in Malaysia. It was hard to find rap music.
Yeah.
You kind of just took whatever you could get, whatever Salem Power Station has.
That's right.
You know,
or Victoria Music Station.
Or Victoria Music, like
Yeah.
You know, there was no like Tower Records took a while before it came here,
Yeah.
so
we never got. I don't think. Did we ever get HMV? No. Yeah.
So it's like unless you knew someone who went overseas and brought back I got NWA, you weren't gonna find NWA.
Yeah.
Even Run DMC was hard to find here. Anything that would be in the pop charts, basically. And Vanilla Ice was all over the pop charts.
It was basically MC Hammer and Vanilla Ice.
Yeah,
that
pretty
was,
much.
That was what we had.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and Beastie Boys.
And whatever, like if it's on a movie soundtrack, then you could get it.
Yeah.
You know, so Turtles 1 had a pretty cool rap soundtrack already. And then Turtles 2 came out, and it's weird.
Turtles 2 was fucking horrible. It was really bad.
As a kid, I liked it.
I didn't mind it, but even as a kid, I'm like, first one was better.
Yeah, it wasn't as good as the first one.
Yeah, the first one has actually aged really well.
Because that's the thing, I realized with the first one, like, it just follows the comic book. Surprisingly.
Yeah.
Because
it's all practical.
Yeah,
you know?
And because the cartoon was what made the franchise.
Yeah.
But they followed the comic book beat for beat, which is kind of a dark story.
Yeah, it is kind of a dark story. I mean, like there's sort of like dramatic moments with the Turtles and Splinter, like especially with Raphael. That's actually pretty hardcore. Like it's pretty serious. Like there's real sort of depth.
And if there's no sequel, they basically kill Shredder.
Yeah.
Because based on that ending, if there was never a sequel, they killed Shredder.
Yeah.
But somehow he survived. You know?
That's right.
For Turtles 2.
So he could become like super insane Shredder with like even more shreds.
Yes.
Like,
yes, he did.
It was all like how do we make Shredder more badass? Give him more fucking shit. Give him more of those blades that stick out of his, like, and make him bigger.
And we need the ooze.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring the secrets of the ooze.
Then in part 3, they went back to feudal Japan.
Yeah, that's when I tuned out. Even as a kid, I'm like,
you know what? I actually kind of like that one.
What?
It was so bad. And you know, like, and like, because Corey Feldman was the voice of Donatello in the first one, and then he wasn't in the second one, but then he came back for the third one. And I'm like, what the fuck happened in between those movies? Like, what shit happened?
Ooh, speaking of Corey Feldman, completely unrelated, but kind of related. He was a turtle. You know he did music?
Yeah, I know he did music.
I keep finding clips on Instagram. They just keep popping on my feed.
But his music is god awful. Like it's really bad. What is his band's called? Like the Freedom Parade or some shit like that.
Something, but like there's footage from the 80s. There's footage from the 90s.
He's been doing this for ages.
There's footage for now.
He used to he still does Michael Jackson moves.
Yeah.
He still does Michael Jackson moves. He would do like fucking Dream a Little Dream. He had a whole dance sequence. This is so off topic. In Dream a Little Dream, he had an entire dance sequence where he was dancing for Meredith Salinger, like the chick that he liked, Lainey. That's her name.
Okay.
And he did this whole Michael Jackson dance sequence. You know, and he. Yeah, and it's like he does that shit in his concerts. He did that shit when he did National Lampoon's Last Resort in the end credits. It's like, what are you doing, man? You know, it's funny. I'm watching the video and I'm thinking when you see the turtles dancing, and for some bizarre reason I can't get this idea in my head that the people in the turtle suits are just hating life at that moment.
Oh yeah,
it's like I can't believe I gotta dance in this fucking.
They're sweating like fuck. Their facial expressions are being translated by someone else, so you don't know how pissed off they are.
Inside, they're all "fuck you," and they got this huge smile.
Director's like, "Come on, dance a little bit more. We need some footage for the fucking video.
You fucking dance." Oh, that brought me back. Vanilla Ice was the first concert I ever went to.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I remember you mentioning that.
Yeah.
There was actually, remember when they released the second Michael Bay produced Ninja Turtles movie?
Yeah.
He was doing promo.
Was he?
Yeah, so there was some like Turtles presentation, and then he just pops up from the back of the audience doing ninja rap.
That's awesome.
Together with like dudes dressed as this era Turtles.
That's awesome.
And I was like, this is kind of genius.
I love that.
This is kind of genius.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Because you know, like the second one, they kind of went, okay, let's keep the Michael Bay look, but let's not do the Michael Bay story. So it was a lot more like the cartoon, which I found more fun.
I really liked the second one. I really liked how they did Krang.
Oh yeah,
Krang
was like fucking like cartoon accurate.
And Bebop and Rocksteady. I love
Even Tyler Perry is fucking. I was waiting for him to turn to a fly.
Yeah, like he was really good.
Yeah.
And I love that Rocksteady. I love that Rocksteady was Irish.
Yes.
And he sounded like McNally. Whenever Rocksteady spoke, like talking about our friend Ian McNally that I do another podcast with, McYap and Fries, every time I heard when Rocksteady and Out of the Shadows was talking, I heard Ian. Because every time I was like, where is he? I was like, it sounded like, where is he? Where is he? I can't do an Irish accent. Where is he? It just sounded like Ian to me.
Oh shit. But yeah. That was an unnecessarily long, like, instrumental sequence in that song though.
Yeah.
And I don't know what this extra minute is in the video. I think it's just him explaining how he ended up doing a track for the Turtles.
It's like it's him waxing an intellectual about fucking Secret of the Ooze.
Did you even bother with the fourth one?
No.
Yeah.
There was a fourth one?
Yeah, after the Feudal Japan one, there was another one, and like, I didn't even bother just simply because the costumes were getting worse and worse.
No, I didn't. Yeah.
So I was like, I can't. I love the Turtles, but this is
Teenage Mutant Ninja 3 was the last one I saw. Last live action one. I mean, from that era.
Oh man, and I've shown you. I shouldn't probably say it, N-word Turtles, the skit.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. But okay, so on to Forgotten Gems.
This is a personal one for me. So I have chosen the album White Ladder by David Gray. And the song from this album that I want to play is the first track in the album. It's not the most popular song from the album. I think the most popular song from the album is a song that everybody knows. It's Babylon.
I am actually not familiar with this artist.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, then let's get to it. The song is Please Forgive Me.
What year did this come out?
I'll get to that.
Okay.